Good morning everyone. This is Kaylin Kamikawa. This time, I would like to talk about how to free up iPhone storage space. Currently, the smartphone I'm using is the iPhone 8. The size of iPhone storage is 64 gigabytes. It's been 3 years and 4 months since I bought it, and I replaced the battery once. Recently, it's been a few days since I changed my career to a Hamo. The iPhone 8 itself is comfortable to use without any problems. The only problem is that the free space on the iPhone storage has become quite cramped. I should have set it to 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes instead of 64 gigabytes. I regret it now, but I can't increase it at a later festival. Currently, iCloud photos are turned off. All photos and videos are deleted from the iPhone itself, or I have moved only what I need to my PC. iCloud Backup is also turned off because it consumes storage. iCloud Drive has also deleted all data or migrated to PC. Even so, the iPhone storage occupies about 45 gigabytes, and there is no free space of 20 GB. I think it's because I have a lot of video editing apps. I get bored with just one app, so I always want to install some of them. However, due to the dilemma of eating storage, I installed and deleted it. If you start creating a video in this state, you can just save the material and the created video itself. I will use about 10 gigabytes immediately, and the storage capacity will be about 55 GB. Then a red light will come out and you will not be able to save anymore. The movement of the iPhone 8 itself becomes strange. So, we have now reached the dangerous waters. Recently I changed to a Hamo and had to change the model myself. If you want to change the model yourself, feel free to use Amazon at this time. Replace with a new SIM-free 256 GB 5G model, iPhone 12, about 100,000 yen. Replace with a SIM-free 256 GB 4G model, iPhone 11, about 50,000 yen. Replace with a SIM-free 256 GB used 4G model, iPhone 8, about 23,000 yen. I was worried about various things. However, my iPhone 8 is still fine. After replacing the battery and after changing to a Hamo, it works comfortably without any problems. I think iPhone is strong. So, even if you sell it secondhand, it will be 2 bundles and 3 sentences, and it is a waste to throw it away as it is, I was thinking. But when I was looking at the iPhone storage, other occupies about 15 gigabytes, which is quite big. This other seems to be a collection of cache garbage. I knew from my knowledge that if you perform an operation called reset, it will become smaller. However, I haven't reset it for 3 years since I bought this iPhone 8. If you reset, it's the same as initialize, so you'll have to start over. It's going to be annoying. I'm sure all the apps will be reinstalled. I had been thinking for a long time, so I was shy, if there aren't many problems. However, if the storage capacity can be reduced by about 10 GB, usability will be much better, so before changing models, I finally decided to try reset once. So, I was researching various ways to reset, and Taka-san's video was very helpful. Thank you Taka-san. So, I never thought about it and reset it. The main operation method is 1. Make an iCloud backup in advance. This does not need to back up all apps. It keeps the data, the email app, Line, Notepad, shortcuts, etc. were all that was needed. Apps that have not been backed up will lose data. The app itself remains on the iPhone after the reset and has not been deleted. It just returns to the initial state where it was installed, so please set it again. The apps that were backed up have been completely restored. 2. Click Settings, General, and Reset. After that, if you proceed as explained in Taka's video, the reset will be completed. I didn't have to worry about anything. The main point to note is have your Apple ID and password, Wi-Fi PIN, passcode, ready in advance, only this. If you set this much, it will go on to the beat, and it will take about 30 minutes. It has been completely restored to the same state as before the backup. Well, how easy it is. Amazing. Instead of being initialized, it returns to the state before the reset. In other words, nothing changes in appearance. The details such as the registered dictionary and history can be completely restored. And when I look at the iPhone storage, I'm using only 20 GB. Even after using it for a while, it is only about 22 GB. In other words, the storage can be reduced by 20 GB or more, and the free space is 40 GB or more. Not only did other decrease by 10 GB, and what was 15 GB became about 5 GB. The used capacity of the app was also reduced by about half. And I feel that the operation of the iPhone has become very fast. No, this is just like returning to a new product. If you want to completely restore this in just 30 minutes, I regret why I didn't reset earlier. With this much space, not only can you install the app a little more, but you can store data and photos in iCloud storage. I think it will be much easier to use. I felt that 64 GB became very wide. I couldn't do this reset operation because I was scared. From now on, I think it would be better to do it about once a year. Those who are worried about lack of iPhone storage capacity due to many others, you can feel free to do so, so we recommend you to reset. So my iPhone 8 was free and was in new condition in 30 minutes. I want to use it as it is for the time being. www iPhone 8 is still active. That's all.